And gentlemen, I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in the first lot of today's replays, obviously over the last few weeks, we've been doing these replays, and to be fair, I like doing these where we just have a day of OP replays. Now for you today, it's a lucky day for you guys, because honestly we have 6 or 7 mega OP replays. They are all basically above 8,000 damage, but for this one more in particular, I had to add commentary, because we can't have, and I will not have, a replay like this with this much damage without a commentary. These kind of replays all deserve to add commentary to them. So your first replay, this one in the E-100, I'll be talking through the battle, but obviously for the rest of the games there won't be no commentary. It'll just be back to business as usual. So the E-100. Now, if you watch Happy on Blitz, of course, he has just challenged me and Driddles to a E-100 HE only. Of course, me being me, I will take Happy up on that offer. You're just going to have to wait, hopefully, until either tomorrow. It will be this week coming. So, yes, I will gladly accept that challenge. I'm not going to say it's going to go well, but, you know, let's accept it and see how well we do. So, E-100 on this map. Now already he's done a decent amount of damage by using HE, got a nice just over 1,000 damage in one shot, and of course we are watching MJ Tiger 1. So he's in the middle of the map. Now, I like this position because it does give you that option whether you go left or right. And it all depends where your team goes. Now, sometimes going the middle on this map, it does suck because you can be isolated. So you do have to be very careful with that. But this guy, because of his team, he's pretty much the only person that has gone the middle. Everyone else has either gone left or right. So they are actually taking the attention of the red team. So he managed to get a few shots off without really being attacked back. Now, that is, of course, until this Object 263. Now, of course, he does have to be very, very careful of the Object 263. It has fantastic DPM, and it's not really someone you want to come up in front with. Now, again, because all of his team are around, the Object has actually taken the attention of another green tank. I wouldn't have done that if I was the 263. I would have, you know, you've got an E-100 here that has the option to go left or right, and he decides to ignore the E-100 and go for one of his teammates, and ultimately he's now dead because of that. Where if he would have just focused on the E-100, he has the mobility to sort of get around this sort of hill as well. But yeah, he decided to ignore the E-100 and go for his team instead. So far, it is a 3 versus 3. Nice high roll there on the enemy E-100. So that is now a 6,100 damage done. It is a 2 versus 3, so there is going to be a lot of work to do. The IS-4's there, the 60 TP. I love the fact that he completely ignored that 60 TP there. He could have potentially got a shot off, but clearing an E-100 was an absolute must. The same here. He could easily ignore the IS-4 and pretty much go and help his teammate, which would be 2 guns on 1, but then the IS-4 could easily come behind and just get some free damage. So he's going to stay put for now. He's looking around, you know, the Object 268 version 4 is a fantastic tank, and ultimately if he angles right, he should be able to hold his own, but he is now a one-shot, so he needs to clear this IS-4 so he can get and try to at least help his teammate as much as he can. So that is now 5 kills, 7,700 damage, and there's still a full hit point 60 TP. So he really... It depends how he wants this. If he wants to win, he needs to keep that Object 268 alive. That was a beautiful high roll. If he wants the damage, he's going to want that Object 268 to bounce and die himself. You know, it's kind of selfish, but sometimes in these kind of situations, you do kind of like have a little bit of hope that your teammate dies because you want the damage, and that is exactly what he's going to do. He didn't let his teammate die, he actually tried helping him, but in the back of your mind you sometimes are sitting there thinking, you know what, I do hope he does die, because if he does die, I could actually win this game on my own, and I could do a lot of damage. So now the 60 TP is down to a 1 shot. He can take a shot, but he got a bounce. So at this point in the game, he's going to reload before the 60 TP. He's on 9.9k damage. He has plenty of time to aim. Don't just mess up your shot because you panic. He didn't do that, and he got the victory. So 6 kills there, does a little bit of bouncing, but ultimately 10,000 damage, 10,328 damage. Absolutely amazing, and pretty much the highest damage ever recorded in the E-100. So I hope you guys enjoyed this replay as much as me. Well played to MJ Tiger there. Fantastic game. We all love a 10,000 plus damage game because we don't see them often enough, but well played indeed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, there'll be 5 or 6 more to come throughout the day as normal. Hope you've had a fantastic weekend. And again, happy if you're watching. Be prepared for the HE challenge. I will take you up on that offer. I probably won't do as well as you, but I will give it a go. Thanks for coming. I'm Midzy. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.